So after finally being able to tell Aela how I feel and trying to console her since her brother died, it was time to go out and get some quests done. But I was going to need some help. Alrighty. You know what? Wait. Knowing my luck, she's probably outside now, so I'm going to go get Kelsa now. If she's available. If I have to go hunting for her, I'm not doing it. There she is. Let's go on an adventure, Kelsa.
Greetings. What brings you here today?
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me.
What do you need?
I'm looking for a strong warrior to help me with some quests.
You got my attention.
People tell me you're a strong warrior. How about it?
Ready for battle. Lead on, my friend.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
This mother... Ugh. Okay, but like, what do you want?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
On a side note, when it comes to the Iceheart sisters, I like Kelsa's look a little bit better, but I like Anya's voice better. I know that sounds weird, but with that being said, you can't really go wrong with either or as a wife option, even though Kelsa is more of a melee blessing once you marry her, and Anya is more of a spellcasting blessing. So depending on which route you want to go, that's who you would want to go with if you were going to marry one of them. So if the character that you have does melee, and you want to marry one of them, you go with Kelsa. If you're a spellcaster, you go with Anya. This is like the third time in this playthrough that I had forgotten that I had multiple levels, which will happen from time to time when I'm playing, because this playthrough lasted about 9 hours. And obviously I want to go with some two-handed, some heavy armor, later some blacksmithing, and then enchanting eventually if we want our weapons to get better. But now we have to get through the entire companion storyline in order to get Aela as a full-time companion, which was what I was on my way to do, but we obviously have to get the objects of Wuthren for her. Also, on a side note, when it comes to this playthrough, I don't know how much of this is part of Aela's extended dialogue and the other part being the Amorous adventures, which is kind of cringy when you do all of them, but at least it allows you some sort of love story with some of the NPCs in the game, which you don't really get in the base game. You just kind of get, oh, you know, I'm wearing an amulet of Mara, and you marry them. There's no like wooing period or anything like that, which was the only thing that was really missing from this game that I'm glad that certain mods brought into it. Like Serana's extended mod is fantastic for this. And I think that the one that we just previously did where we were talking to her was part of the Amorous adventures, which you can combine with the extended dialogue one.
Time to end.
You can't win this!
I knew I'd find you. We're routed. Fall back.
Our enemies lie cold and defeated, just how I like them.
I could have swore that there was a wench in here, but maybe it's just different and random every single time. Here comes the Dawn Guard guy.
You there. The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say?
What if I tell him no?
Ha! Isran's going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Riften. He'll decide if you're Dawn Guard material.
Back for more mead?
I've got the fragment.
Another piece of glory. Good work, Shield Brother.
I'm looking for work.
And there is more work to be done, but I fear that Kodlak's gotten wind of our recent efforts. He's asked to see you. My advice, always be honest with the old man, but don't tell him anything he doesn't need to know.
Wait, about us. Come on.
I hope the hunting goes well, brother. We've got the cowards on their heels now.
About us.
Less talk, more hunt. Make the
Okay.
bastards pay.
You got it. But I'm glad you're here.
What's this about?
Thank you for coming. Yes, young
You
lady.
wanted to see me?
Have a seat.
Alright.
I hear you've been busy of late.
Aela and I work to avenge Skewer's death.
Your hearts are full of grief, and my own weeps at the loss of Skewer. But his death was avenged long ago. You have taken more lives than honor demanded. The cycle of retaliation may continue for some time. In any case, I have a task for you. Have you heard the story of how we came to be werewolves?
Skewer said it was a blessing from her scene.
Aye, that sounds like him. As in all matters of faith, though, the reality is more complicated than one believer would tell you.
So what is the truth then?
The companions are nearly 5,000 years old. This matter of beast blood has only troubled us for a few hundred. One of my predecessors was a good but short-sighted man. He made a bargain with the witches of Glenmorrow Coven. If the companions would hunt in the name of their lord Hirsine, we would be granted great power.
And they became werewolves.
They did not believe the change would be permanent. The witches offered payment, like anyone else. But we had been deceived.
The witches should be hunted down for their trickery.
We'll get to that. It's not so simple as just killing them, though. The disease, you see, affects not just our bodies. It seeps into the spirit. Upon death, werewolves are claimed by Hirsine for his hunting grounds. For some, this is a paradise. They want nothing more than to chase prey with their master for eternity. And that is their choice. But I am still a true Nord, and I wish for Sovngarde as my spirit home.
Is there a way to cure yourself?
That's what I've spent my twilight years trying to find out. And now I've found the answer. The witch's magic ensnared us, and only their magic can release us. They won't give it willingly, but we can extract their foul powers by force. I want you to seek them out. Go to their coven in the wilderness. Strike them down as a true warrior of the wild. And bring me their heads, the seat of their abilities. From there, we may begin to undo centuries of impurity.
It shall be done.
Good. Now move quickly, and don't leave any of them alive. Talos guide you, lad.
So I have to admit that the Warhammer kind of grew on me at this point, and I figured I might as well get the best Warhammer in the game, at least the one that you can get through quests. And we were going to meet the Aela of the Orcs.
Good enough. Halt! You have no business here, outsider. Leave at once. Ugur, no! This may be the one we need.
If I ever make an Orc character, I'm making her my wife.
We need nothing from outsiders. Yamars will provide for us. Forgive Ugur's harsh words.
Trust me,
merely
she's
doing as
forgiven.
she's been told.
She can bite me with them fangs anytime she wants. It seems like I shouldn't be here.
No, don't go. Please. Our tribe suffers, and we need help. Our chief Yamars was once a strong and proud warrior. We are counting on you.
And she is sexy as hell for an Orc.
You think I'm tough?
Need.
Alrighty. There's only one place I know where a troll is, and that's at the throat of the world. Since I was in the area, I went to go kill the owner of Hedrestein Hall, or Hydrestein Hall, or whatever. But take a look at my septum count once I kill him. Did you catch that? It robs you of all your money if you kill this guy. So, if you want to get the money and the property, rob the 50k from the cave, put it somewhere,
We triumphed.
and then
Together
kill the
we
guy
are
when you have no gold on you, and go back and get your money. Also, check out my reaction like once I figured it out while playing the game, that all my gold was gone.
Careful. I might think you're trying to get close to me.
Maybe I am. What the hell happened to my gold? Dude, what happened to all my gold? Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Hey, watch it.
This one here is interested in purchasing your
So
property.
you lose your money when you kill him. So I obviously reloaded my game and later on figured out about the whole leaving your gold behind thing, like out of nowhere. I don't know why I didn't think of it immediately. I'm going to do it after I get some troll fat, but I guarantee you, if you bring like just 5 gold with you and kill him, that's all it's going to charge you, because I think it's punishing you for killing him. Alright, this one's going to be difficult. No stealth. Just brute, and I always forget where one of them is.
Our enemies lie cold and defeated, just how I like them. We've swept them away like a harsh.
Well, after I
winter
dispatched the
storm.
Glenmore witches, it was time that I left and went to fulfill my fate of becoming Harbinger, and at least ordering Aela to follow me around so she can fall in love with me. I may or may not have written the Silverhand a letter about Kodlak, but we'll keep that between us.
These two aren't a problem anymore.
Where have you been?
Doing something for Kodlak.
I hope
Back
it was
off, bud.
important, because it means you weren't here to defend him. The Silver Hand. They finally found enough courage to attack Jorvaskr. We fought them off, but the old man, Kodlak, he's dead.
Was anybody
No.
else hurt?
But they made off with all our fragments of Wuthrad. But you and I are going to reclaim them. We will bring the battle to their chief camp. There will be none left living to tell their stories. We will avenge Kodlak. and they will know terror
LFG,
before
baby.
the end.
I picked up a wench along the way, which I can't show you for obvious reasons. Those who have the mod know what I'm talking about. And it was time to get the pieces of Wuthran back. Traveling with the wenches can be kind of annoying, but their one good quality is that they do heal you after confrontations. So if you're out of potions and you don't want to use up any food, they can heal you, even though they do run from every confrontation and they're not going to help you in any type of DPS. I hadn't gotten my hammer yet, but with Kelsa, with having Takata for my heals, and Vilkas as another DPS option, this dungeon was actually relatively easy. But I definitely had to upgrade my weapon sometime soon if I only wanted to use Aela as a companion from this point forward. I also picked up my favorite cloak of the game, which is called Cloak of the Crows. Not sure if this is a nod to Game of Thrones or not, but it can be found at the Shrine of Arche, and you can pretty much give it any enchantment that you want that fits your character. I can't believe I can't find a single troll. Yeah, they're in the mountains. I had to get troll fat for the Cursed Tribe questline so that way I can get Valendrong, because that's the hammer I wanted to use at a low level. But, of course, I couldn't find a troll, so I went to the only place I knew a troll would be. Alright, buddy. Here we go.
I'm sorry, but you...
What's up, sexy girl?
Malakath blesses this land for the orcs, and the orcs alone.
Oh, okay. I guess you're playing hard to get, are you? Alrighty. Alrighty, here we go. Let's romance you a little bit. Try to kiss you.
Nah, I don't think so.
Oh, damn. Maybe we'll do something else here. Interact. I'll give you a gift. How about that? Give you a garnet. There you go. There you go.
I will stay right here and wait for you to bring me what I need. Excellent. Now, you must come with me. You become a part of this. You must be present for the ritual. Now we begin the ritual. Great Malakath, we beseech you, aid us in our time of need.
Why are we bothering with this?
You pathetic weakling!
What's that?
I think he called you a pathetic weakling. I could double check.
He speaks to us.
You dare summon me, Yamars?
This is all your fault, you know. I'm stuck fighting a giant now, thanks to you. So you're going to help me. You're going with me, and you're going to make sure I don't have any trouble reaching that giant. Don't worry, I'll make it worth your while.
Malakath blesses this land for the orcs, and the orcs alone.
Okay. Relationship. Confess love, baby. Oh, she rejected me again.
You have no business in our stronghold,
You're a
Outlander.
tough nut to crack. I'll give you that. So it seems in order to win Ugar's affections, you need to finish this quest line, and then you show your strength, and then you can have her as a companion, and possibly marry her, which I will do on another character one day, but this is Aela's playthrough.
Hello, lovely lady. Want to sample a real man?
No.
Phew.
So after Vilkis was rejected by Kelsa, it was time to attend the Harbinger's funeral. Alright, Kelsa. It's been real.
Understood. I'll be waiting for our paths to cross once more.
Warm drinks and warm beds. Yes? Some wine, please? You've done well.
Time to attend the funeral.
Who will start?
I'll do it. Before the ancient flame.
We grieve. At this loss, we weep.
We weep. For the fallen,
We shout.
And for ourselves.
We take our leave.
our leave.
I had no idea the
Spirit
Jarl
is
shows up.
departed. Members of the Circle,
pretty
let
crazy.
us withdraw to the Underforge to grieve our last together.
She will be mine. Oh yes, she will be mine. What the hell do you want? I'm trying to admire my wife.
I'll need to prepare them for mounting again.
The old man had one wish before he died. And he didn't
I'm actually
get it.
shocked they let Takata in.
Simple as that.
Being Moonborn is not so much of a curse as you might think, Vilkis.
That's fine for you. But he wanted to be clean. He wanted to meet Iskramor and know the glories of Sovngarde. But all that was taken from him.
Yeah, it was taken, Aela.
Avenged him.
Godlike.
Yeah, we did.
Care for vengeance.
I don't
No,
care.
Farkas, he didn't. And that's not what this is about.
Yeah, you both know that.
Honoring Kodlak, no matter our own thoughts on the blood.
You're right. It's what he wanted, and
Yeah.
he deserved to have it.
I did it for you, Aela.
Speak of a way to cleanse his soul, even in death. You know the legends of the tomb of Iskramor.
There, the souls of the Harbingers will heed the call of Northern Steel. We can't even enter the tomb without Wuthrad, and it's in pieces.
Oh, don't you worry about that.
Years.
And dragons were just stories, and elves once ruled Skyrim. Just because something is, doesn't mean it must be. The blade is a weapon, a tool.
It's a
Tools are meant to be
tool.
broken
Yeah, you're a
and
tool.
repaired.
Is that...
That is.
Spare the blade?
Yeah, he did.
First time I've had all the pieces, thanks to our shield brother here.
Yeah, that would be me.
Some hero can reforge the shatter.
Say Ravven. Ravven got it.
And now it will take you to meet him once more. As the one who bore the fragments, I think you should be the one to carry Wuthrad into battle.
Yeah, I'm gonna carry it. Damn right. I'm using my hammer though. I gotta get my hammer. Before I went to seek revenge for the death of the Harbinger, I wanted to get my hammer. And I also wanted to grab the Iceheart sisters so I can finally use them with this character. But the game decided to mess with me just a little bit.
Are you my...
Okay, what is going on? When I have Anya, I do not have Kelsa. Now, I know it's just coincidence because I've had them both before.
Chops and steaks fit for a jarl.
What?
You look weary. Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery
And I
Venus
found
of
her.
mine, she just doesn't...
Hello again.
Well, I mean,
Greetings.
yes, I have.
I'm with you. Let's face whatever comes our way.
Welcome.
Fresh from the...
And now we're gonna go get this hammer.